Hey there everyone, thanks for tuning in again. I'm going to do this video as a part 2 to my initial PSA versus GMA grading video that I did. If you didn't check that out, please check that out first, and that'll make more sense in this one that I'm showing you here. I just received another shipment of GMA grades in the mail. This one I shipped off prior to Memorial Day weekend, and received it back 9 days later after shipping it off. So 9-day turnaround total. That was door to door. That was with a holiday weekend in there. So solid service from them as far as shipping is concerned. One thing I want to start off with, you remember the Kevin Durant 2007 Topps Chrome that I had graded from them originally, and I had cracked it out of its slab. It was originally graded a 10. Cracked it out of the slab, sent it off to PSA, and that was the one in the video that came back graded a 4. And I was a little perturbed by the condition of the card when it came back. And you can compare those to my first video. Those are the tags. So that's the tag out of the PSA. I cracked it and sent it back into GMA. And this was the results coming back from GMA, which was a 6. So clearly, when GMA got it the first time, it was in mint condition, and something happened, like I said, on the way to PSA. But I wanted to crack it out of there. PSA 4 wasn't going to get me much money anyway on a resale for this card. But I wanted to send it off just to see how it compares. And as you can see, they clearly see the flaws. You remember the corner of this card, the top corner, had the major issues on it. And they gave it a grade of a 6. So, with this card as a prime example, are the grades always going to line up perfectly to PSA? No. I would say, in what I've learned through this, PSA is a tougher grader. However, I'm pretty happy with GMA's ability to pick up on flaws and grade accordingly. I mean, a 6 to a 4, I would think that this card's in great condition, other than the corner that I see. Is 6 more in line than a 4? Yeah, possibly. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. What I am going to lose sleep over is the fact that I sent this card in and it came back damaged, cased up by PSA. I've shipped over 500 cards to GMA, and I've yet to have a issue of condition of the card when it returned in the slab. I've shipped off far less than 500 to PSA, probably closer to 60 or 70, and I've had one come back, this one damaged. So just wanted to show you that and show you that they are picking up on condition of the cards. Another thing I did, I had an error on this card. They actually listed this the name incorrectly. And great thing, I messaged them, told them about the error, and they responded back within an hour saying, sorry for the error, please ship it to us in your next shipment and we will take care of that for you. And they did. They recased it for me and corrected the name on this Kamara. And actually, they put Kamara and Sproles on here originally, and there is a card version of this year's Optic that has Kamara and Sproles on there. They just that's the only error that I've actually had from them. So they did a great job. Some of the other cards that came back, I had a Todd Gurley rookie Strata signed, and it had some slight scratching on the surface. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on here, but they picked up on that, gave it a grade of a 9. Bryce Harper came back, graded a 10. One thing they show on their grading criteria that you can pull up on their website, they'll list out exactly what a 10 is, and in there they state 55-45 centering or better. So you may find cards that are you can see a slight variation in the centering here, but within the parameters of what they look for. A great looking card otherwise. So and I do believe PSA has some slight variance level in their 10 mint. but you can see what they list there. Slight printing imperfection or surface scratch is allowable if it does not detract from the aesthetics of the card. So they're pretty consistent. You can go right down through all of their grades on here, and from what I've sent into them, they're pretty fair and consistent. I had this Vlad Jr. Rookie, and there was sort of a little pothole mark up here, very small. And other than that, the card's in great condition. And they picked up on that, gave it a 9. You know, this Mahomes, you see some bottom corners, little dinged up down there. And they picked up on that, gave it an 8.5. This Patrick Mahomes as well, same thing. Just a little dinged up bottom right corner, gave that a 9. Got some Derek White red and yellow rookies. This one had some surface scratching on it. This one was pristine, and expected them to come back. One graded a little lower than the other, and that was the case. Had a Kevin Durant, or sorry, not Kevin Durant, James Harden rookie. And there was a imperfection, a print line that was really about here on the card that runs across. When you angle it, you can see it, but that one came back 8.5. Not a bad grade. Another Mahomes rookie Prism, great looking card. You know, I saw a little bit of what I thought was gloss imperfection, but you got to hold it at a perfect angle to find that. And clearly they didn't think the imperfection was enough to really be a showstopper for this one, so they graded it a 10. And a little Mike Trout rookie came back at 10, and this one, you know, pristine card. There was absolutely nothing wrong with it. If anything, just slightly off on the left-right centering, but not by much, and within their parameters of 55-45 to give that a 10. So lessons from this, you know, I've compared to PSA and shown you in the videos, and I really like this company. I like them for their customer service. Are you going to find the same exact grades if you crack these out of the case and send them off to PSA? No. I think overall they probably average close, like I showed you on the spreadsheet in the last video, close to a grade below PSA. But, you know, some of the cards came back with matching grades. So my opinion as a collector, I want good quality cards. I want to be able to judge based on the grading if there are imperfections on there. And really, I think with this company, if you go by their grading scale, you can trust pretty close that they're going to hit the mark on this and get you what they have for their quality and standards of grading. And I'm also not about paying you know, premium prices just for a PSA slab. You know, I like that the market offers for other graders who are quality, like I believe GMA is, to be part of the very large market that's out there, and provide some opportunities for some collectors to get some reasonably priced cards to add to their collection. And so I'm all about it. I'm officially making a shift. I'm gonna, you know, let my platinum membership lapse with PSA and just grade through GMA now. And knowing that they're not going to carry quite the resale that PSA does, but frankly, I'm all right with that. I like their turnaround time, customer service, and that's my 2 cents on it. So try them out. They're worth a try and see what you think. In worst case scenario, you don't have great luck with them, and you go back to PSA or Beckett, whatever your preference is. So hope this video was enlightening and helped some people out if you're thinking about grading through GMA. And you can always shoot them emails and stuff, and they're very responsive, so I've been happy with that. So feel free to post any questions you have, and I'll continue to make videos as I go along on this journey. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Take care.